Hey everybody, welcome back to Space Engineers 2, and here we have a Venom V2. So, this is a very interesting looking ship. I'll go ahead and put credit on screen and a link in the description to the page on the Steam Workshop where you can download this. But it appears to have, I just noticed this, up on the front, a light that is turned off. So, we'll see if we can turn that back on when we get inside. There are 6 Gatling guns on the bottom. Currently, Space Engineers 2 does not have functioning weapons, but there is a mod that you can get on the Steam Workshop. It's a little clunky, but you know, it is what it is. It's a mod, and the creator did a very good job. I do think that's the sort of thing that should be available in the base game, but hopefully they'll add it in the future. And so these little boot things are to allow the ship to attached to surfaces such as space stations and larger ships. But without further ado, let's go inside. Here we've got what looks like an airlock with some cargo stuff. More cargo. Okay, and I just turned off my jetpack, and this ship does not have its own gravity, so in which case I gotta make contact with the bottom and use my boots. My magnetic boots. Okay, so here are the innards of the ship, probably on both sides, I would say. Yep. Okay. Okay, so this is super cool looking. They've got passenger seats, probably for, I guess, Starship Troopers. Now, it's some kind of crew, probably not crew, probably transport, I guess, for troops, I don't know. But anyway, these are decorative seats. Unfortunately, as of right now, Space Engineers 2, these are not functional yet. Here it looks like we've got crew quarters. It says medic. Or med kit. Medic kit? Interesting. Okay. Alright. Oh, that's a cool little spot to put a passenger seat. Right there, just in the corner. Okay. And here's the pilot seat. Wow, this thing is quite maneuverable considering its size. This is a pretty large craft for its main guns being Gatling guns. Usually at this size of a ship, you'd have, like, rockets or something. Or cannons. Okay, so it's left and right, or I don't know, it turns quite quickly, which is sort of nice, but it is a little bit slow. Maybe that's just the reality of using these size of thrusters on a ship like this. And I think the ship is mostly made out of either detailing blocks or the medium-sized blocks, in which case I don't know how that affects the actual mass of the ship. But anyway, let's go ahead and crash it. Okay, here we are. Yikes. So as I mentioned before, the block type does appear to have an effect on mass and physics and how the game processes things like collisions and various different things. Okay, that's kind of cool. I don't have anything to actually solidly back that up, and earlier on my channel I did start doing some crash testing to test that theory, but I kind of got bored with that and just had more fun crashing ships. But anecdotally, it seems like these smaller blocks are almost in a way denser or somehow absorb impact better than these larger blocks. I don't know, that's just my theory, so I don't know how true that is, but that was an interesting little crash. We cut pretty deep into that ship. Oh, from down here you can't even know. You wouldn't even notice. Alright, y'all. Well, until next time.